Connor Zilisch. You probably know the name, you probably even know about the hype, but now it's time to start asking, is it possible somehow he's better than advertised? Welcome into the Breaking Balls channel, it's Bob here. What a weekend for motorsports. F1 in Baku, IndyCar's championship weekend outside of Nashville, and NASCAR at Watkins Glen. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We'll keep you in the loop for all things motorsports and everything NASCAR here at Breaking Balls. Today we're talking about the 18-year-old phenom taking NASCAR by storm, Connor Zilisch, who made his debut at Watkins Glen today at the Mission 200. And what do you know, the 18-year-old wins in his Xfinity debut. Only the 7th driver in NASCAR history to win in his Xfinity Busch Series Grand National debut, whatever you want to call it there. First one since Ty Gibbs back in 2021 at the Daytona Roval. Remember when we ran that course for a few years? I do. Anyway, yes, Connor Zilisch led 45 of 90 laps, a dominant showing today, being the fastest car obviously on track all day, including 2 overtime restarts that were chaotic, a long red flag delay right before those overtimes, and I can't even stress this, the incredible job he did fuel saving in the last stint before those overtime restarts, because a lot of guys ran short on fuel there late, including Ty Gibbs. So for someone like Connor Zilisch to come in there in his first ever ride with an Xfinity car, to know how to be able to save fuel and hold on like that, just shows the racecraft there. And the way he was able to work his way up through the field, I noticed at the beginning of stage 2, when he started, I think it was 13th, 14th, 15th, something like that, he started 3 wide, shot his way through the middle of the field going into that first turn, not a scratch on his car. The racecraft, the way he was able to maneuver through the field was impressive, to say the least. Not only in mind that was his first ever race in that Xfinity series. It's just incredible, and the hype is just absolutely real. This is one of 4 races in the Xfinity Series for Zilisch in 2024 as he looks to get ready for Xfinity Series ride full-time in 2025 with Junior Motorsports in that 88 car. Of course, he's also a trackhouse development driver and recently just signed to be a Red Bull family driver as well, joining Shane Van Gisbergen in the NASCAR Series with Red Bull. I know the hype with Connor Zilisch is crazy. He's touted as the next big thing in NASCAR. But it's kind of true. He backs it up in his first Truck Series race at COTA this March on the pole with a stacked field back then. 5 of his 7 races in ARCA wins. 24 Hours of Daytona win. Mazda MX-5 wins. Trans Am Series win. He has an incredible youth karting background as well. I even believe with his open wheel background, he turned down the Ferrari Academy and he had a chance to go up the F1 ladder and try and work his way toward that seat. But no, Connor Zilisch is going to stay and run stock cars in America. He's the next big thing. And honestly, I think it's pretty much hard to argue it at this point. I want to see him, of course, Xfinity full-time next year with that calendar. But with 3 more races left, it's just about getting him seat time. With him being signed to Trackhouse, though, I think it's very clear that Connor Zilisch will be in the Cup Series in the next few years. And I hate to put the pressure on him, but I almost want to say this guy could be one of the greatest American racing prospects of all time. I'm very curious what you think down below. Let me know if I'm just overblowing it in the heat of the moment. But Connor Zilisch, the way his resume is already at 18 years old, the sky's the limit. And like I said, the way he shot it 3 wide early on stage 2, it was impressive. The racecraft. You go back to Ty Gibbs' win in the Xfinity Series in 2021 at the Daytona Roval. It was a good win. He had a great late race restart where he was aggressive to take the lead, but he didn't dominate that race. Dale Jr., Bobby Labonte, some of those guys that have won in their Busch Series debut, it's an incredible list. Connor Zilisch is adding just another notch in his allure, and he did it in dominant fashion against a field that was stacked. Shane Van Gisbergen, Ty Gibbs, AJ Allmendinger, Cole Custer, Ross Chastain, who's on the pole for the Cup Series tomorrow and will potentially be his Trackhouse teammate down the line, among other drivers. Sheldon Creed, of course, finishing second for, I believe, the 13th time in his Xfinity career. God bless him. Just found another way, coming up short to an 18-year-old prospect in NASCAR. Again, let me know down below. What do you think? Am I overblowing this, or do you think Connor Zilisch is the next big thing in NASCAR too? Go ahead and subscribe, like this video if you thought we did well here at Breaking Balls. We'll keep you in the loop for everything NASCAR. And again, tomorrow, Watkins Glen. Ross Chastain on the pole. SVG, though, P3. Could somebody steal one of these playoff wins? Stay tuned for more here at Breaking Balls. We'll keep you in the loop for more. Thanks for watching.